So some of y'all know Kanye joined the beef. He hopped on the track like that with Metro and them. Honest to God, y'all are making it way easier for Drake. As a Drake fan, I couldn't ask for a better scenario. Between Kendrick being quiet as a mouse, Ye jumping in and making it worse for Kendrick, Ross blew Kendrick's ammo, some of it. Ross over there talking about nose jobs and all of that, calling him white boy. There goes some of Kendrick's ammo. Kanye done jumped in, taking away some of Kendrick's ammo. So Kanye said this. I ain't gonna lie, this verse was funny. This verse was funny, but Kanye's making it so much worse for this little alliance. Kanye says, can't stop, won't stop. I just fuck your in the Sean John tank top. You treat a bad she average. I treat a bad she like a fat. Should never let me get money again on my Cat Williams when they get funny again. Yeah, you see they try to count me out. I like that. We just hit a number one. We right back. 500 down on the bottom, 500 at the top. Titanium grills call that smile on the rocks. I done had everything you able to got. I invented drill 2. I ain't gonna lie, it was chop. Another one. Volume 1. Then it's 2 and 3. Vultures on repeat. Still feel like Pablo. Drug dealer chick. Pluto sent the drones and hit like Metro beats. It's a rap for Where's Lucian? Serve your master. You caught a little bag for your masters, didn't you? Lifetime deal. I feel bad for y'all so out of sight, out of mind. I can't even think of a Drake line. Play J. Cole, get the Kanye, you supposed to be a servant of Christ. You supposed to be a Christian. This is say play J. Cole, get the Yo, I ain't gonna lie, this shit funny. Play this shit back 130. Yo, Ye funny as hell. Ye start out the verse automatically disrespectful. Ye, you spent the last 4 years talking about Christ is king, Jesus is king. Why you start this shit saying I just fuck your in the Sean John tank top? This better be Ty Dolla $ign saying this. It better not be you. Why you say that? Ain't you supposed to be a follower of Christ? You married too. What's going on with Ye? Bro, Ye gotta get it together, bro. Like, this mental illness, like, you can't keep using this as an excuse. One thing that's really funny to me is Kanye told Drake that Lucian is his master. Kanye sat there and tried to attack Drake because of Drake's deal with Lucian Gage and UMG. Kanye, when you had that $1 billion Adidas deal with them white folks, they weren't your masters? Oh, so now all of a sudden it's slave and master when you lose your deal for talking about Jewish people in a disparaging, disrespectful, and blatantly hateful way. It's master and slave now. But when you was cool, when you was signed, it wasn't no master and slave situation. In fact, you was bragging about how much money you had. Billionaire this, billionaire that. You know, it's funny to me that Kanye sits there and talks about slaves this and master that. When speaking about Drake, this is the same dude who said slavery was a choice. And what's funny is, Ye is the only one that I can think of in the rap game who held plates of food for a white man to eat out of. Some fashion designer. This man, Ye, held plates of food for a white fashion designer to eat from. It could never be me. I'm not holding another grown man's food, white or not. White or not, if you are perfectly capable of holding your plate and eating your food, you will hold it and eat it. I look like holding a plate of food for another grown man.
So this is what really happens with Peter, AV, Kanye, what we do on our way to a Vogue event, ribs and French fries. Yeah.
This man is eating all on the ribs. Yay. You are one of the greatest black men to ever walk earth. What is this video? You can't find a single video of Aubrey holding any plates of food for a white man to eat out of. And this is my point, bro. They say Drake is a pop artist and not a rapper. Drake sold out. As far as I can recall, Drake has never done any features with these pop groups. Kendrick is over there doing features with Taylor Swift and Imagine Dragons. Could you imagine what would happen if Drake did a feature with Taylor Swift or Imagine Dragons or any white pop artist? It would be the end. They would say Drake fully sold out. At least Drake had the creativity to create pop anthems on his own, from his own team, his own camp, to make rhythmic pop anthems, to make pop anthems with a unique sound, completely separate from any of white like white pop music. But somehow or another, Kendrick is a savior of hip hop, the dude who did a feature with Taylor Swift. Now, I don't got a problem with dudes doing features with Taylor Swift, but if you're gonna get mad at Drake for having like, what, 5 or 6 pop songs in his whole career, let's talk about the dudes who literally featured with white pop artists. Can we have that conversation, though? All I'm saying is this. Ye over there talking about masters and slaves, he holding a plate of food for a white man to eat off of. Could never be me. Fashion design, and you got a white man eating out of plates you holding with your hands so you could be in the fashion industry. What? I swear, Ye gotta have one of the biggest inferiority and superiority complexes I've ever seen. This is the only dude who swears he's a god, the only dude he swears he's bereft of any black victim mentality, and yet you're the only one holding plates of food for white folk. Make it make sense. Now, if y'all sharing the plate, that's one thing. If you and white man over here sharing the plate together, hey, look, ain't got nothing to do with me. Y'all must be homeboys for real. But it looked to me like that white man eating good off that plate and Ye is holding it. So for Ye to be sitting there talk about, Lucian Grange is your master, like, Ye, you were cool with these white folks giving you $1 billion when you were up. Once you lost some money, now all of a sudden you woke. You over here holding plates of food for white folk. Now all of a sudden you woke because you lost the $1 billion deal. Let's keep it 100. Let's be thorough and real and straightforward about this. I'm just saying we got to be for real. Kanye did some sort of interview on Justin LeBoy's new podcast where he talked about how he linked up with Future. Kanye spoke about how he linked up with Future and them, and they plotted together and planned together the elimination of Drake. And they're energized by the elimination of Drake. They're happy about the fact that they've all come together to finally get rid of Drake. If y'all don't believe Drake is the boogeyman of hip-hop now, I literally don't know what else to tell y'all. This man, Kanye, is sitting there talking about we were energized about the elimination of Drake. But he's lost his mind.
How did this even come about? Who called who? Pluto called me. I went to the studio, laid that, and then we, went through the creative process, adding the chorus, and called the hooligans, called them out in London to get on a joint. And, everybody was very, very excited about the elimination of Drake.
Yo.
We were not excited. We was energized.
This is just ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And this is part of the reason why Kendrick is like, I don't feel bad for Kendrick, but if he had a hope of destroying Drake, Kanye is making it worse. Why does it take 20 of y'all to team up on Drake and take him out? He said it himself. What is this, a 20v1? Like, what are y'all doing? What is Kanye doing? This man's like, bruh. You joining in and jumping in on the jumping of Drake is only making Drake look significantly more grandiose and powerful. If y'all want to take out Drake, let Kendrick handle that. I don't even think Kendrick is going to win. Now, I don't think, personally, a diss track is going to take out Drake. But if there were ever a shot at Drake being destroyed, it would not come from Kanye, Future, Metro, Nav, Weeknd. Nobody in this little alliance is taking out Drake 1v1. It's actually really clear to me that y'all was scared to go at this until Kendrick came along. When Kendrick came along and hopped on and said, it's not no big three, it's just big me, all this, your dog's getting buried and all of that. Now all of a sudden, y'all got balls. Now all of a sudden, y'all want to go at Drake. I'm sorry, but Drake looks even more dangerous than before. And if y'all think that's the weirdest it gets even worse. Kanye says Drake is going against God by being angry at Kanye West. Bruh.
It cuts Drake's soul. It's like he signed his soul to the devil to not be cool with me, to have to, this is his job to go against God.
Wow.
And it cuts his soul.
Drake has never made any particularly religiously egregious. I've never heard Drake slander God. I've never heard Drake go out of his way to slander or speak ill of God. In fact, the only one I can recall misusing God's name is Kanye West. Jesus? Kanye referred to himself as a god on numerous occasions, and yet somehow or another, because Drake don't like you, which that's an entirely separate story in and of itself, somehow Drake not liking you is connected to Drake somehow working against God. But this man is mentally, bro, come on, bro, be for real, bro. I don't see Drake losing this. I just can't, bro. The only one I could see maybe handing Drake an L is Kendrick. Maybe it's Kendrick. Maybe Kendrick can be the one to hand Drake a loss. But Kanye, Amari West, no. He's been saying that Drake is going against God. Bro, Kanye just hurt. What are we talking about? Drake is going against God by beefing with you? Is that the angle we're about to play? Drake is going against God by not wanting to be cool with you. I've been told y'all. Kanye has a narcissistic personality issue. I'm not going to say disorder. I'm not one of those people. But Kanye truly has extreme narcissism and paranoia. To think that somehow or another, you're that important, that Drake's dislike of you is somehow intertwined with the divine. Can Ye fans please call him and get him off, get him off the stage, please. Get him off. Get him off. This is actually sad. This is actually sad. This is inappropriate. And the fact that he's going through this kind of mental, the fact that he's having these kinds of mental health issues right now, he's pushing against this kind of uphill battle right now, and they got the audacity. The Ye camp, they got the unmitigated gall to put a camera in front of Kanye West and say, all right, share your opinion, Ye. Tell us what's going on, Ye. And Ye sit there and say stupid shit like Drake being mad at me is him being battery backed up to go against God. What? What? And it's like when he had that rant, bruh, 3 months ago. They recording him, bruh. They recorded the nigga. He having a rant, talking crazy, threatening to put hands on Michael Rubin, all of this foolishness. They recording him, bro. He went viral, acting a fool, ranting, yelling crazy shit. Same thing we got here. Kanye is saying stuff that is absolutely deranged at his old ass age, and the people around him are putting cameras in front of him. And it's really fitting that his album is named Vultures because that's what's around him. Vultures. If I'm Justin LeBoy and I love Ye, I'm telling Ye, I love you and I fuck with you, and it's because I fuck with you and love you, I'm not gonna post a clip of you saying that Drake disliking you is going against God. You sound deranged. You sound unhinged. You sound like you need a break away from even thinking about Drake. It sounds like you need some other shit to go on in your life. You need to be away from this rap beef shit. Ye don't you want to know? You want to know what I think the real reason is? Why I think Ye is involved in this beef because Ye is upset about the fact that the attention is being drawn away from him and toward Drake and Kendrick. In fact, I think Ye is more upset about Kendrick getting the spotlight than Drake. I really do, because Drake's always been in the spotlight. But Ye is jumping in right now. I truly believe he's jumping in right now, specifically because Kendrick is getting a massive amount of shine, and Kanye believes the battle should always be between him and Drake. He's so delusional, he thinks there are spiritual forces, anti-Christ forces, shoving Drake toward beefing with Ye. Bro, y'all's personal issues ain't got nothing to do with God. Zero. And Ye knows that, but still somehow manages to intertwine his personal issues with Aubrey Graham as a battle between Christ and the devil. He's unhinged. Ye fans, this ain't funny. I know y'all over there laughing in that subreddit. Y'all gotta be. This is not a joke. The fact that we as hip hop haven't said, Ye, you've done enough. You need to step back a little bit, get help. The fact that we still entertain this shit and laugh, it is kind of funny, but it's not though. The fact that we're still egging it on this many years into this, it's at this point, like, we as a culture, we failed. Like, we've actually failed at this point. Like, I can't, I don't understand what's wrong with us as a culture to where Ye is continuously having these events and these breakdowns and these meltdowns, and we as a culture are kind of just sitting there like, yeah, Ye, go get in there, Ye, get on in this beef, embarrass yourself, say wild stuff, say mentally unhinged stuff, show yourself to have not recovered at all. What are we doing? Like, we gotta grow up as a culture, bro. Like, it's not cool anymore. Millennials, y'all grown. Gen Z, we're grown. We've seen too much from Ye for us to still be egging this on. And what I think is gonna happen is Drake is gonna attempt to drop something absolutely diabolical on Kendrick's personal life. Ye is about to catch the same smoke from Drake. I don't see this ending. Drake spoke about this on Red Button in October or November. He said that they're all teaming up against him and that his response is going to be pressing a red button and everyone will be heaven gated. Like the Heaven's Gate cult. I don't see Kanye coming out of this beef unscathed. I think Drake will formulate a diss track against Ye that was originally meant for him in the past. You know, everybody said, oh, you know, Drake had a scathing diss track against Ye, but it was made up. Him and Jay Prince made it up and it never existed. I believe it existed. Part of the reason why is because Drake's little verse on that track that Rick Ross was mad about, that on MMG, I'll f a rapper's wife, I think he was talking about fucking Kim. I really do believe that. I truly do believe he was talking about being with Kim. Drake, if Ye keeps pushing these buttons, is going to press that button, that red button, and destroy everything for everybody. I really do believe that. Jay Prince said that what Drake was sitting on would make Kanye jump off a cliff. I think it's that time right now in hip-hop where Drake is thinking about pressing that red button on both Kanye and Kendrick. I think Drake is going to win this beef. And even if he loses, he still looks good, because why does it take 20 niggas to do the job? Kendrick should be good enough alone. I don't even see why other people are jumping in. Kendrick can handle himself just fine. Maybe he can't. Maybe we're about to see the weakness in Kendrick. Maybe we're about to realize he's not what we thought he was. But if there's anybody who I thought had the ability to incapacitate Drake without using, you know, big secrets like having a child or some shit like that, if there was anybody who I thought could do it, it's Kendrick. Like right now, I don't even think he can pull it off. Right now, Drake has the entire rap game in a headlock. He does. Kendrick got 2 disses against him. He down 2. Ye really don't want the smoke. He's just jumping in because it looks like he could possibly win by teaming up with Kendrick. Drake is more than likely going to win this beef. He's more than likely going to wash Kendrick. And he's more than likely he's 100% going to wash Ye. The only scenario in which I see Ye defeating Drake in a rap battle is if Kendrick and Pusha T combine forces and write for Ye. That's the only scenario. There's literally no other scenario. And without some kind of crazy dirt on Drake, it's not going to happen. So, regardless, this beef is pathetic. It takes 20 of y'all to get rid of Drake. All this does is make Drake look even more legendary, dangerous, accomplished, thorough. Like, why? If you want to defeat Drake, delegitimize him. Don't sit there and form up some massive alliance to get rid of him. Because now Drake just looks like the ultimate goon. Like, if you're trying to convince hip-hop that it's Drake's time to go, and y'all about to get rid of Drake, and all of this foolishness, if that's what y'all want us to believe, y'all forming up this alliance ain't really about to prove that. It takes this many of y'all to get rid of Drake? You mean to tell me that y'all couldn't have done this one-on-one? Y'all need 8, 9, 10 niggas to get rid of Drake. I mean, I understand Drake's an accomplished and skilled rapper, but it takes that many? Even if Drake loses, I gotta salute him. This man, he dissed every single person who came for him on push-ups. This man disrespected Kendrick in the worst way on Tailor-Made Freestyle. Like, I don't see Ye or the rest of these goons besides maybe Kendrick pulling this off. So, I don't know what's going on with Ye, bro. To sit there and say that Drake beefing with you is somehow a spiritual battle between God and the devil, and that Drake is going against God by beefing with you, Kanye, like, somebody call Candace Owens to get him off the stage, please. A dead ass. Like, somebody, please, that has some sort of love for this man, please tell him enough is enough. Somebody. Like, are y'all so scared of this man's wrath and ego that y'all won't sit there and say, bro, because we love you, we're telling you to chill for a minute? I don't know what it'll take to get Ye to relax, but I guess it's nothing. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.